fucking hot. Alright. Now I'm gonna give you a few tips if you're gonna come to anywhere, really, anywhere. If you're traveling anywhere for an extended period of time, I'm gonna give you a few tips of what my travel tips are, okay? I'm trying to think of top 5, right? Now, actually, not top 5 because there's so many fucking tips. Now, the first one is, would be weather. Get used to the weather, okay? So I came from Australia and now it's hot as fucking, it was probably like 2018, 17, 16, 15, raining, fucking freezing weather in Adelaide, Australia. Now I come to 40-degree heat, humid as fuck. So like just a tip I'd give you would be climatize, adjust to the climate as quickly as you can. The only way you can do that is, I would just say slowly expose yourself to the climate. So walk around and shit, you know? Don't stay in an air-conditioned fucking roll all day, you know? And if you're training, especially a good tip for training is, don't reduce your training volume a little bit, okay? All you have to do is a little bit, okay? And then slowly build back up to where you were before, because the heat's gonna take it out of you, okay? The heat will take it out of you just because it's a different fucking environment. It's gonna take it out of you regardless. So you need to drop back on your training volume, slowly up it back over. Maybe it might take a week, I don't know, okay? Experiment with it. But don't try and come into fucking Thailand or something if the climate's completely different. Colder weather, not too bad. If it's hot, so you come from cold to hot and try and bust out and be some fucking freak, because you'll get fucked up, okay? I did it yesterday, I got fucked up, okay? I was crying, all right? Now, this kind of leads into the next tip, which is hydration. Accustom yourself to the weather, the weather will dictate how much water you need in your training, okay? So if you're coming from cold to hot, you're gonna need to drink more fucking water, all right? Now, if you cut back on your training volume a little bit and then bump it up, you can kind of see how much water you need, okay? But if you go from fucking straight off the plane to doing a 100K ride, big weight session, and you know, you haven't adjusted how much water you need for this climate, you'll get dehydrated, you get fucked, and your performance will go to shit. So that's why it's good to cut back on your training volume a bit, because then you can start learning how much water you need to piss fucking clear. Like yesterday I went for a ride, I didn't start pissing clear for like 5 hours after the ride. My piss was almost black. That's how fucking dehydrated I was. But now I'm learning how much water I need to drink to be able to sustain good performance in this fucking weather. So that's another good tip, all right? The water and the climate, you know, climatizing yourself, and the hydration, adjusting your hydration so you can be hydrated as a motherfucker and just, I don't know, perform like a fucking eagle. Another tip is, have good endurance in your legs, okay? What I mean by that is, be fit enough to walk 10, 15, 20 Ks without being a sad little bitch, all right? Because if you can't fucking walk 15, 20 Ks, how the fuck, or ride 15, 20, 30, 50, 80, 100 Ks, how the fuck are you gonna be able to see any shit in the fucking city, okay? Especially in Thailand or busy countries with busy traffic. You're gonna be a vegetable in a fucking, what's going on, brother? You're gonna be a vegetable in a fucking cab all day. So you need to have the case and think. At least be able to walk half a marathon in one day. That's a good tip. So at least be able to walk 22 Ks, work that out if you're in the US. I'm not gonna do it for you. I'm not gonna baby you, but work that out. You can walk enough, because no one likes traveling with a cunt or girl, whoever, who's just a whinger. Like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I've walked like 20 minutes today. You need to be able to walk, put down the walking, because you want to explore. If you can't explore, what the fuck's the point? You know what I mean? If you stay 1 mile, 100 meters from your hotel, it's gonna be shit. So make sure you get the K's in you. Is that the train? It's called public transport. All right, so quickest way to get around in any fucking busy city is bike, whatever, like some form of like physical transport, like a bike, or, you know, walking, or public transport. So I'd recommend, if you're not really experienced with riding a bike, I would say walk and public transport. Be a confident traveler. Make sure you're confident, but don't be a naive cunt either. So you need to be confident, and you can't be naive. So talk to the locals, be confident when you walk down the street, but don't try and fucking, you know, staunch out. But just be confident in your abilities to stay safe, protect yourself, all that shit. Because you'll just have way more fun traveling. If you're all like nervous and anxious and shit, like, oh, I don't want to talk to that guy, he looks scary, oh, this guy's gonna... People can sense that, and then they'll take advantage of you. So just be confident. Just be confident, you know? And it's not gonna be, you're not gonna be 100% confident the first time you travel, but the more you travel, the more confident you get. It's why you need a bike or walk on your feet in Bangkok. Check out the traffic behind me. It's far. Tuk-tuk. That's my Thailand tips so far. Or not even Thailand, bro. Traveling. We've got racks there. Rack, chick. Rack. Concept 2 rollers. 2 Olympic lifting platforms down there. Bumper plates everywhere.